Hi, I'm Jen Royle with the Boston Herald, and welcome to yet another edition of Talk of the Town, sponsored by Aria Trattoria. My opinion, one of, or if not the best Italian restaurant in the North End. All right, I'm sitting here with Johnny McKenzie. And Johnny, pie bronco, cowboy, pie face. Does anyone call you Johnny? What's with all these nicknames?
Well, they ran out of real names, so they started giving me the nicknames, I guess. But when I was in Buffalo, there was a chocolate bar there called Pie Face. And one day we were walking down the street, another fellow, Jerry Melnick, as a matter of fact, his name was, and there was this rapper there, and with a face on it, and his name was Pie Face. And he said, "Jesus, this guy even looks like you." And so I did a Google, and they do look like me. It's a,
And it's stuck.
yeah, but that was before we knew it was going to stick. Yeah.
Do you mind that nickname, or is it just is what it is?
When they stop calling me and saying my name, then I'll start to worry. Till then, I love the people in Boston and things like that, so it makes it pretty easy for all of us, all athletes. If you behave yourself and try and do the right thing for them, they either love you or hate you. And luckily enough, most of the people that like me, so that's.
Yeah, I can't see anybody hating you, Johnny. All right, 2 Stanley Cup teams. Do you favor one over the other?
The first one's always the most exciting, I think. But my father, he was here for the first one, and he was here for the second one, but he didn't get a chance to see the rings. He had the Stanley Cup, the first Stanley Cup ring on his finger. He was taking it with him. He was going. He knew he was going, and he did go. And he was going to take that ring with him. Of course, that didn't happen. But
All right, so you've played with some amazing teammates: Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito, Johnny Busick, just to name a few. Okay.
I was older. No, except Chief, he's older than God.
All right, favorite teammate and why?
Why? What?
You can pick one. They won't be upset.
Oh no, there's no way. They all come. Busick was my winger. He was fantastic, and he wasn't a hog with the puck. He liked to pass it around. That's what made our line so good. Freddie Stanfield, myself, and Chief, and so we didn't have any problems that way.
You played for the Blackhawks, the Rangers, the Bruins, and the Detroit Red Wings. 4 of the original 6 hockey teams. That's pretty impressive. Is it nice to know that you were a part of 4 of the biggest hockey organizations in the NHL?
Oh, certainly. My rookie year, I was in Chicago. In those days, they didn't draft you. They just had a piece of paper and they wrote your name down, McKenzie. So I was on his list. But we didn't have to worry about who's going to draft who and where you're going to live. They told you. And finally, one of the kids said to me, "How come you got number 19? Did you ask for that?" I says, "Son, they just give it to you, and you put it on and wear it, and be glad you're." No questions.
I want to ask you about your style of play and how pesky you were. I know you were an agitator. Similar to Ken Linsman, Brad Marchand now. So would you just annoy everyone and then let the big guys come in and throw the punches?
You got it. We start things and get them going and get them riled up and then step back and come on and get them, boys.
You weren't a fighter.
Oh, I used to try and fight, but I wasn't a fighter. Not like per se. These guys are 6'2" and 210 pounds. They're not going to go against a 128 guy. I'll tell you one story though with John Ferguson. I don't know. You maybe never heard of him. He was the toughest. He was. If you kept your elbows down and your stick in your own hand and things like that, he was good with you. He wouldn't go and retaliate. So one day I got hooked up. We got hooked up together. I looked at him, and he looked at me, And I said, don't let the size scare you. We both started laughing. he knew that they would just go like that. I've been gone, but.
All right. Well, I mentioned Brad Marchand. Are you watching hockey now? Are you?
I don't really care the way the hockey's played now. They're more for they're all over the ice. You can't tell who's going where, I find, for me. So I'm not really that particularly interested.
Okay, last question. Derek Sanderson and I spoke maybe a month ago. He feels the same way as you about the game of hockey. He mentioned he had a whole list of things that were done that he feels are being done wrong. One of them is the overtime and the shootouts. How has hockey, I know you said you don't watch that much, but how has hockey changed? What's the biggest thing that you notice in the game from when you played?
I think speed. I think that all the team urban players can skate better probably than when we played. But they practiced all year round. Now the Canadians and all those, they have their own camps, and 4 or 5 times a summer they have everybody together and skating, and every team does. I mean, there's not just Montreal.
Okay, I lied. This is my last question. Overall, how's life for you? I know that you are officially retired. You're not coaching. You really have nothing to do with the game of hockey now. So you golfed this morning. You look very relaxed. How's life for you?
Great. I wish there was more to do. Yeah. You know, when they said you can, I retired. Well, I retired, but it was get up in the morning, go see this doctor, go see that doctor, go get some new clothes. There's always something to do.
I'm bored too, if that makes you feel.
Yeah, that's what it is, boredom.
I'm bored too.
Okay, we'll go shopping together.
Are you paying?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, well, it was such a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So that'll do it for this edition of Talk of the Town, again sponsored by Aria Trattoria in the North End. Log on to bostonherald.com every Thursday to see which current athlete, former athlete we'll be highlighting next. He might not even be from Boston, but you just happen to be one of our favorites. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.